Hi, everybody. I'm Michelle Carpenter. I am a double diamond with It Works Global. It took me about exactly 12 months to go double diamond, and I often get asked questions about, how did you do it? How are you successful? And to be perfectly honest, I had one thought that changed my entire business. So I was going to write a letter for my teams, but I wanted to make a video instead, so I hope you don't mind as I read this letter. All right, everyone. Don't think for one moment that this business is difficult only for you. Don't even entertain the thought that the leaders of this business just got lucky. Don't think that it's easy for anyone. Simple yes, easy no. It's 3 simple steps. That's it. Every single month. It's consistency. You can't just work a few hours a week for 1 or 2 months and then earn 5 figures a month. It's not how it works. If you were opening a clothing boutique or a salon or a restaurant or a daycare, how do you think it would go? It would cost a lot of money out of pocket. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars. You need a space to rent, a building of some sort, equipment, product. You'll need to hire someone to help you with advertising, marketing, and you'll have to hire employees. After you spend all this money, we'll call it $50,000. What would you do if nobody came to your grand opening? What would you do after 1 month of working and no one even coming to your store? Or what if they did come and then they just browsed and then they walked out? Would you cry? Would you quit? Would you close shop early and go home? Even if your hours said that you were open till 5, would you just go home at 2 if nobody was coming into your shop? Would you just file bankruptcy and walk away? No. You would know that it takes about 5 years for a new business to get off its feet. It's difficult every day of this business, until you decide that quitting is not an option, ever. This business will pay out more than you can imagine if you just decide to work every day and never quit. No matter how frustrated you get, no matter how hurt you are that a friend of yours enrolled under someone else, no matter how fast or slow your team beneath you is working, quitting is never an option. 2 days ago, I turned off my phone from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for the first time in 2 years. I've been on the clock with my business for 2 years, from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m., and sometimes even later into the evening, talking to potential customers, potential distributors, and always on call to help my downline. Do you know, some days I can't get anything done around the house or even do anything with my family because of the husband often has to come home from work, make dinner, serve dinner, clean up after dinner. He takes care of getting the kids ready for bed and often does bedtime while I'm working. Sure, we get to sit together and watch a movie after the kids go to bed. And actually, by watch a movie, it means me sitting next to him while I work on my phone and he watches the movie. Most nights I'm doing some sort of event training, and I only get 3 evenings a week with my husband, and I'm available to work during those hours. So actually less time, quality time with him than that. But can I point out, I'm working from home and I'm with my family. If something crucial happened, I could drop my phone and help instantly. Yes, I'm missing a lot because I'm available to work, but I don't know any other job that will pay me this much money to work from home legally. I know it's difficult, and I know that you're stretched thin, but the way that you work is up to you. You can work via social media, or you can go out and have wrap parties. You can blitz all day long with your kids. If you haven't been enrolling people, it's simply because you haven't asked enough people. You've got to stop sitting in front of your computer and watching trainings, and then not going out and doing anything with that knowledge. You've got to stop hanging out on Facebook and calling that work. You've got to get focused. You've got to be about this job as you do your normal routine. blitz people at the grocery store and at the clothing store and where the post office, wherever you go in your normal life. That's how you work this business. I'm sharing this because I have a lot of friends and downline and sideline sisters that tell me that they're thinking that this business isn't worth it, that they're putting forth so much effort and they're getting very little in return. These ladies usually, generally, have only been with the business since the past, 2 or 3 months. And let me just tell you, the beginning is the hardest. You are working lots of hours and you are pushing, and sometimes nobody really wants to join your team. A lot of times your spouse may or may not be supportive because you're not bringing in that paycheck that makes that time commitment worth it. But the money is coming. This business is sort of backwards. Rather than being paid a salary that you get every single day for doing a set number of hours, we're paid in residual income. The money is coming. If you don't want to earn $200 a month, then don't do $200 a month worth of work. If you worked this business, 40 hours a week like a normal job, you would be at Diamond so fast. So this really is all up to you. I'm sharing this because my husband we have had our marital issues, and difficulties because of the amount of time that I spent with his business. But it all comes back to, this is an investment for your future. So I hope that this was helpful to you, and I hope that you all understand this sort of idea of building a foundation and building a business.